Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick and we're looking at the ZX Spectrum 48K, a game called Alchemist, which was published by Imagine Software in 1983. Now this one is listed as an arcade adventure. Oh, nice music. Brilliant. Now it says here you're the most skilled alchemist on Earth. Well, let me be the judge of that. And you have been summoned to do battle with the evil warlock who is well, taking over the land apparently. So here I am, this big wizard. Oh, there's a big sprite there, which often means smaller playfield to work with. Looks quite nice, moves okay. Now you can see my stats down the bottom there. We have to collect 4 pieces of a spell. We can turn into a bird if need be. That's a bit unusual, but that helps with flying. Yes, this is the Spectrum, folks. You have to find 4 pieces of a spell so you can defeat the warlock at the end. There's smaller spells to pick up and different objects which will help you in your adventure. So ideally, walk around as a wizard or a bird and then destroy the evil warlock. Hooray! Now your stamina is going down the whole time, I think, when you bump into stuff in that red bar there. You can carry certain objects. I do know a poke for infinite energy, so if we run out of energy completely we're doomed. Looks like it costs you stamina bumping into enemies and spell energy when you turn into the bird or back into the wizard guy. Interesting. It's a bit clunky this. Oh, that's nice. Now I do look. This is going to go down as a curio for me, I think. It's very weird. I can't decide whether it's good or bad. It's a bit like one of those games like Clicker Tony Wilf, if you ever had a look at that one. It's a bit strange, it does its own thing. It's by quite a good software house, Imagine Software. Yeah. I don't know if this come out on any other systems. If you know, let me know. But it's an early 80s, 1983. Controls okay. I have to be honest with you. I think I'm going to lose my energy quite quickly. As a kid, I might have come back to it every now and again. It has just like that wizardy spell. And this bird is well funny. Let's go get past that ladybird. Past this fly. What's that? Oh, man. Spell energy 35. Stamina 59. Spells held none. There's a big axe there. That could be a problem. How would a bird get past a big axe? If you're a wizard who can turn into a bird, let me know. Comment below. Can we destroy this thing or not? Is it an axe or is it an umbrella? They're very small. Oh, I've been attacked from the back by a fly. Oh, stamina's going. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead as a dodo. Out of stamina, you are dead. Right. Well, we're not going to be dead for long because I'm going to put in a poke. So an alchemist is a type of wizard then. I've learnt something new today. We'll go on the joystick. There's a keyboard button to pick up certain items. Probably another one to pick up spells, but this is my first go on it, as per usual. It goes a bit see-through when he goes past certain bits. If you had this back in the day, let me know, did you complete it? But I think it's one of those ones where not many people would have owned it, I don't think. But the idea of these reviews, as I say, they're not walkthroughs, just give you an idea. Would you have liked it back in the day? Is it worth tracking down now? And would you have persisted with it as a kid? For me, looks like once every while I would have had a go at it, but I probably never would have completed it. And that's pretty much fair to say. As a kid, I was pretty much unaware of pokes. Now we've got, I think we've got infinite energy, although it went down a bit there. Well, it's ticking back up again. I don't know. Keep an eye on that. We could be dead anyway. What's that thing? Yeah, I don't know. We could probably interact with that by pressing a button. It goes terribly see-through there, but that's a Spectrum popular thing. No, I'm pressing everything. Nothing seems to be happening there. There's probably something quite clever you need to do there. Something quite critical to completing the game. But as usual, I don't know what it is. Come on then, wizard. My favourite wizards are the one from the Discworld novels by Terry Pratchett. To my knowledge, I don't think there's any Spectrum games based around Terry Pratchett's characters like Rincewind and so forth. But if they were, they would be brilliant, I'm sure. This is the weirdest bird ever. Imagine if this bird was in Jet Set Willy or Manic Miner. You'd never get past that. Or even if it was over your car or house, you'd be a little bit worried. Right, come on, birdie. Spell energy's going back up again. Stamina's staying on 99. as we go into an upper cavern here. Yeah, I like the way it scrolls. It's not 100% smooth, but I think that works better than the flip screen. We've picked up a key. Now I hope that's enough to open that gold door we saw, yellow door we saw earlier on below, if you can remember that far back. But we'll go... Oh no, I was going to go that way. We can't go that way. So it's well coded, this game. A few things moving on screen at the same time. The graphics are okay. Why isn't it blowing me away? I don't know. But it's special. No music in the game. Perhaps that would have slowed it down too much. There we go. Yellow. Yes, there we go. Go through the yellow door. The wizard can fire certain things. You might have seen me do. So you might need that to destroy that skull. Or we could just fly past it in a sort of like a lazy sort of way. Because we got a cheat on. Beep, 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 beep. Bit of up down work. Yeah, attention to detail there on the ledges and stuff. Look at that. There's a pattern there. They didn't need to do that. They could have just done straight blocks, but they've taken the time to give you a design. Yellow and red quite often gives you the illusion that the graphic is orange. So I like that. Well done, Imagine. They've taken some care over this one, although they've produced quite a strange game. This is another thing I can probably interact with. Oh, a bucket. So I picked up the bucket. Because I've done that, I can't hold the key. As we all know, an alchemist or a wizard can only hold one thing at a time. Yeah. Turn into a bird there to get underneath that low bit. Why the wizard couldn't duck down, I do not know. Right, so we've got a scroll to the left. Some sort of... I think that's a lamp, is it? To the right. And below, a yellow trapdoor thing, which I don't seem to be very good at picking up or opening. Yes. Similar graphic, though, but they've gone from green and yellow on the ledges. Are they the same or different? I think they might have done the same graphic but with different colours. Good stuff. If I saw this in a shop, I think it was about £5.95 this game, I wouldn't have bought it, I don't think. But if I'd got it as a present birthday, I wouldn't have been too disappointed. I would have thought it's quite interesting. Could have kept me going for a while. Whether I would have played it for weeks and weeks and weeks, I do not know. Wouldn't have been better than any of the classics like Attic Attack and Horace and the Spiders for me, but it's okay in what it does. Let me know what you think, whether you love it, whether you hate it. The animations are quite good there. It's quite competent. As I say, the scrolling's okay for 1983. It's up there. It's competitive for 1983. 8-bit technology. I don't know what this bird's name is. Frank or Bernard or I don't know. Right, can we get past this thing? We won't be completing the game if you hadn't noticed. We're carrying a lantern. That's probably best for when it's dark. We've now picked up a sword. Always be wary of a bird carrying a sword because they're probably up to no good. Why would a bird be carrying a sword? Especially when it's massive like this. So there's a scroll up there. I don't know if that's a part of the 4 parts we're looking for. There's probably a button I can press. It's saying there's spell none. There's probably a button I can press to pick that up as well. Pressing everything. This version doesn't seem to like me picking up spells. Yeah, I'm hitting all the numbers and stuff, so I'm sure you can do, but this version I'm playing, something's wrong with it. It doesn't seem to be doing it, but at least I can get you a bit of an idea how most of the game plays. Alchemist. I'm not sure where I'm going to put this in the top 6 when we do the roundup. Will it make it? Will it not? What do you think? Bit hard because we haven't really reviewed too many in this 2 weeks so far. We've just started. Right, so the bucket's up there. We'll leave that there. If that is indeed, yeah, we swapped it for the lantern, didn't we? Then we left that down there. So looks like we're going to have to come back here quite a few times to solve certain bits and pieces. It's a puzzle arcade action adventure game with a big bird in it and a wizard. So there probably is a way of doing this. A magazine at the time probably had a walkthrough telling you what to do and when. When you did it, you probably would have got some a screen of text saying, well done, you've done everything, or would the warlock explode? If you have completed it, let me know what happens right at the end. Would love to hear from you. Share the knowledge, and that's what it's all about. Sharing memories, retro gaming, and having a bit of fun. Not getting too bogged down in the details and hitting other people over the head with them. Beep, 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 beep. I would have died quite a few times by now if you hadn't noticed. Run over by a multicoloured beach ball. That thing seems to have gone. Boop. Yeah, so sometimes it's scrolling and sometimes it's flip screen, isn't it? That bit was scrolling. Is this going to scroll or is it flip screen? Yeah, this scrolling now. It seems to mix things about a bit. You never know what you're going to get. Broomstick attack. Yeah, see, that wasn't flip screen, that was scrolling. So it scrolls a little bit, and then it's a best of both worlds they're trying to do. I haven't seen that before. Do you know any other games that do that? Yeah, again, I need to pick up this scroll, but can't. The button's not letting me do it. It might be a part of the super scroll to beat the warlock. He must be laughing at me now as this big pigeon comes along. Notice when you get near the scenery, a white block turns up or a flake bleeds into the other scenery. There's some fire. Don't land on that. Straight up we go. There's a ghost, some stalagmites. We might call it a day quite quickly here. There's not too much else I can show you. It's an exploration puzzle type of game. You either like it or you don't. I could take it or leave it. Would have liked it as a kid. There's enough here. And it's designed well. It looks pretty enough. Oh, it's acceptable. Alchemist. Not a game you'd think of immediately when you think of the ZX Spectrum, but, you know, I'm glad it's there. 8-bit Spectrum, super glory, overlapping, colour lapping madness. Where you get to be a big bird. Not Big Bird from Sesame Street, of course. Yeah. Let's land here. Boof. Turn into the wizard. Yeah, so I think we'll leave that there, actually. So I hope you liked having a look at that one. That was Alchemist on the ZX Spectrum 48K, published by Imagine Software in 1983. That ghost isn't going to die, is he? Anyway, if you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro or Spectrum, then please put your thoughts below. You're always more than welcome. As I always say, massive thanks to everyone that's subscribed so far, and keep subscribed, watching the videos. That really helps the channel develop and move forward. If you want to help a bit more, you're more than welcome. It's always appreciated. There's patreon.com/njenkin. If you're a patron to the channel, you'll get a shout out each month in a monthly video for anything you're up to or want promoted. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.